We now have leaks of a release date, and it turns out the OnePlus 7T Pro was actually in the launch all along. First, we'll cover the appearance of the OnePlus 7T Pro at the launch. This was actually pointed out to me in my comment section on a previous video by Ravichandra, so a huge thanks to him for that. In the launch, we had an official video from OnePlus focusing on the high refresh rate display. While many assumed it was simply the OnePlus 7 Pro used in the video, we can confirm it's the OnePlus 7T. If we pause the video at the 1801 timeframe, we can see the flash is on the outside of the camera housing and exactly what we've seen on the renders of the OnePlus 7T Pro. If we take a look at the OnePlus 7 Pro, you can see that it is definitely a different phone. A new listing has also appeared from HDFC's bank's Smart Buy offer page that's revealed some pricing and release date for many models, including the OnePlus 7T Pro. According to this sheet, the OnePlus 7T Pro is going to go on sale in OnePlus stores in India and OnePlus.in on the 10th of October, with an Amazon sale on the 15th. Now, of course, on this offer page, it does say tentative under OnePlus 7T Pro, so this is still unconfirmed, but rumors are suggesting that the OnePlus 7T Pro is going to be making an appearance in the London launch on the 10th of October, so these dates do fall in line. The OnePlus 7T Pro is the more premium version of the range, and judging by my previous comment section, it is the one that everyone wants. The OnePlus 7T Pro does pretty much look exactly the same as the OnePlus 7 Pro, but of course we do get some minor upgrades and changes. For the OnePlus 7T Pro, we get a 6.67-inch Fluid AMOLED display with a resolution of 3100 by 1440, giving us 516 pixels per inch. It's a full-screen 90Hz curved display with an optical in-display fingerprint scanner, HDR10+, and protected by Gorilla Glass 6. With the OnePlus 7T Pro, we get a pop-out selfie camera that houses a 16-megapixel sensor, and this has an aperture of f1.6 and electronic image stabilization. On the rear, we get a triple camera setup with a 48-megapixel main sensor with both optical and electronic image stabilization and an aperture of f1.6. We get an 8-megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom and an aperture of f2.4. And finally, we get a 120-degree 16-megapixel ultra-wide with an aperture of f2.2. Unlike the OnePlus 7T, the OnePlus 7T Pro is going to stick with the vertical camera alignment we saw on the predecessor, and the only difference is going to be that the flash has moved. It's powered by the Snapdragon 855 Plus and comes with 8GB of RAM and 256 internal storage. For those who want 12GB of RAM, they will have to opt for the OnePlus 7T Pro McLaren Edition. It contains a 4085 mAh battery with Warp Charge 30T, and it comes with Android 10 in the form of Oxygen OS. Unfortunately, there's no 3.5mm headphone jack, and there's also no official IP rating, but as always, OnePlus do make their phones water resistant, they just don't provide official IP ratings to keep the cost down. But both the OnePlus 7T and the OnePlus 7T Pro are looking great spec-wise. When it comes to the differences between the two models, of course, the display is the main one. The 7T has a notch and a smaller and lower resolution display. The OnePlus 7T display is also flat, whereas the 7T Pro is curved. It also has a smaller battery capacity, and when it comes to the rear cameras, we only get 2x optical zoom on the 7T, whereas on the 7T Pro we have 3x optical zoom. We of course have a circular camera housing for the 7T and a vertical alignment on the 7T Pro, and we also get the McLaren edition of the OnePlus 7T Pro, which will provide a much larger 12GB of RAM. When it comes to pricing, the OnePlus 7 Pro launched at $669 or £649 for the base model, so hopefully the OnePlus 7T Pro will launch around the same. It's now expected to launch in London on the 10th of October, so it's not long until we get all the details, but as always, I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. Are you happy to see more news on the OnePlus 7T Pro, and who out there is waiting to get one? But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.